Gospel. MK 929-36. The Son of Man is to be betrayed. Whoever wants to be first must become last of all. A reading from the Holy Gospel of Jesus Christ according to Mark. As Jesus and his disciples came down from the mountain, they passed through Galilee, and he did not want anyone to know it. For he was teaching them and saying to them, "The Son of Man is to be betrayed into the hands of men, and they will kill him. And when he has been killed, on the third day he will rise again." But they did not understand what he was saying and were afraid to ask him. They came to Capernaum. When they were in the house, he asked them, "What were you arguing about on the way?" But they kept silent, because on the way they had been arguing about who was the greatest. Then he sat down, called the 12, and said to them, "Whoever wants to be first must become last of all and servant of all." And he took a little child and put it among them. And taking it in his arms, he said to them, "Whoever welcomes one such child in my name welcomes me, and whoever welcomes me welcomes not me but him who sent me." Reflection. In addition to being slow to believe and understand, the disciples also had a weakness of arguing. They argued about who was the greatest in the group. He would be the leader in the coming kingdom of the Messiah. Unfortunately, in today's gospel, they argued while walking on the road. Verses 33. Worse still, they argued right after Jesus announced for the second time his death and resurrection. Verses 31. Jesus must have been very hurt to see his disciples so worldly. Although they were walking with him on the same road, they still let their hearts pursue worldly glory. Jesus was truly a master of calmness. He waited until he got home to Capernaum to bring up the story on the road. He acted as if he did not know the topic of the conversation. "What were you discussing on the way?" When they were embarrassed and silent, not daring to speak about their quarrel. Verses 34. Jesus did not have the heart to force them to speak. He sat down like a teacher and began to teach. Version 35, calling the 12, the group of future leaders of the church, and giving a principle that governs the governance of the community. If anyone wants to be first, he must be last of all and servant of all. Verses 35. Jesus' words opened a revolution in the human heart. Jesus did not teach us to overthrow the leader to seize power. He also did not ask us to give up our dreams of being great. He taught us how to become truly great before God. That is to become a servant of all, to live as he did. "All my life I have been among you as one who serves." LK 22:27. If the leader has to serve, who would want to be the leader? The history of mankind is a history of endless quarrels between nations, religions, tribes, and even within parishes and families. The eternal theme is still power, title, position, and reputation. Everyone wants to be the leader, to be great in order to be served, to avoid having to wait tables. If only we understood that authority is only a license to serve.
Prayer for difficulties. Lord of love and mercy, help me in this time of trial and anxiety. Lighten my burdens. Strengthen my faith. Increase my trust and confidence in your care, providence and compassion. Lord, give me the courage I need to face the difficulties that lie ahead, knowing that with your help miracles occur and my life is renewed. Lord, I ask for healing. Surround me with your holy consolation. Give me health of mind and body. Give me a heart full of hope and peace. Amen. Gentle Jesus, we ask for the grace to love you every day and to love you always. Amen.